Thanks for watching the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. We're here with the latest news of the Montgomery County Council. And we start this week with the selection of the newest member of the Montgomery County Planning Board. The second term of Republican Amy Presley expires this month. Therefore, she is not eligible for reappointment. There were 25 applicants for the job, and 5 of those candidates were interviewed by the council.
So I nominate Mr. Cishi as a member of the Maryland National Capital Planning Commission.
All those in favor of appointing Mr. Cishi as a member of the planning boards, please signify by raising your hands. Mr. Cishi, you're here, so congratulations. Go forth.
I had the opportunity to serve as Director of Transportation in Montgomery County. At that time, we got the county ready for the metro opening. We did all the road access. We put 200 ride-on buses on that. I continue to support the community when I was working with the Maryland Transit Administration, and I look forward to doing that here.
Your wife is the one to be applauded for her patience that will be required. Mr. Cishi really impressed the council because of his approach really to dealing with community development. And of course, he has a tremendous background in transportation, which is always very helpful. But as much as that, it was the openness and the view he expressed and how he would deal with the kinds of community-centric issues that are before the planning board on a regular basis. So we felt he would be a good addition.
Another appointment this week, the council approved the appointment of T. Eloise Foster to the Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission. The 6-member commission works to regulate the public water supply, pollution control, storm drainage, and wastewater treatment. Most recently, Foster served as secretary for the Maryland Department of Budget and Management. Council members told us her experience will be beneficial as the WSSC looks to its future.
First of all, I've had a substantial amount of budget experience. As I told the council members, I served as budget secretary under 2 governors for 11 years, so I have a complete standing of the development of the operating and capital budget processes, which are key elements in terms of how the commission is able to go forward and complete its mission. I just think my years of state experience will be something where I'll be able to add value. I've got a lot of managerial experience. I'm used to dealing with staffing issues. I'm used to dealing with fiscal issues. I know that they go before the rating agencies. I'm hoping that I can be an asset to help them continue to maintain that AAA bond rating as well.
I had urged our county executive to only send people over to this important position that really can add value, that knows how to help an organization of the complexity and size of WSSC and make sure it's doing everything it can and that its finances are sharp and that it runs this operation efficiently. Ms. Foster is an ideal candidate to do that, so we're really very fortunate.
The consequences of underage drinking were in the spotlight here in Montgomery County recently when the principal of Bethesda Chevy Chase High School made the decision to ban 6 students from graduation due to prom-related drinking. That principal's decision was overturned by interim superintendent Larry Bowers, and now parents and school officials say there needs to be a clear policy overseeing these infractions. Education committee members gave us their thoughts on finding a solution to this problem.
I think there needs to be some consistency, just as we have a consistent disciplinary policy that we've worked in conjunction with the community, with members of the PTSA and the school board on, and come up with something that makes a lot of sense. We need to treat all of our students equitably when it comes to violating some of these policies and make sure that it's not just a happenstance pick and choose as to what those sorts of consequences might be. I think it's extremely important for us to make sure that we're telling our children that are violating not only the law, but violating some principles in our schools to make sure that there are serious consequences. And I think that those need to be, that students need to be held accountable regardless of what school they go to.
That wraps it up for this edition of the Council in Brief. For County Cable Montgomery, I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for watching.